This project is to minimize the culture shocks and maximize the preparation for the incoming student will come to prepare to France. And that is the reason with the roles of an international student office, we want to ask for your advice or instruction for the student. Yes, and this is the reason for the short conversation today.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Yes. uh, First of all, I would like to ask some information with the working in the international student office. What are the common problems the international student in general and Vietnamese student in particular face when they study and live in France?
So I would more talk about the international students in general, what they feel when they leave their country that they have known for so long. Some never went out abroad at all, and arriving in France for them it's a first big experience abroad. So the first problem would be that they to be away from home, and they need to feel home again very fast. So sometimes as soon as they arrive, they may have housing problems, for example, because they don't have internet, they want to already contact with their family, or there are many administrative formalities as soon as the students arrive in France. You need to open a bank account, but to open a bank account, you need to have a housing, but to have a housing, you need many things, documents. So in France, this is a big issue for international students. There's a lot of paperwork to do, and the students, as soon as they arrive, they are kind of lost with that. Also, there are some cultural differences in France. You only are aware of cultural differences when you go abroad and you experience them. About France, it would be good for the students to know a little bit of French before arriving, because French people don't know so much English. It depends on the generations, but the students might find difficulties to find someone to talk in English. And there's also some cultural differences, such as French people don't necessarily open easily to new people. So this is something to know. This is not something mean. French people usually like to know the person better before opening the doors of the house, I would say. But once they open the door to you, then you know that it's a friendship for life. So I would qualify it this way. So basically the problem would be to be away from home in a new culture.
Could you give us any advice or any suggestion so that the student can adapt quickly when they study in France?
Yeah, of course. We try to. We understand that this problem exists, so we do our best to help the students with that. Regarding housing, I would really advise the students to have a housing confirmed before their arrival, not to just arrive, live in a hotel at first, and then try to find a housing. It's better to have something confirmed before, so as soon as you arrive, you know where you will live, if you will already have internet, what documents to provide. So before coming, just make sure with your residents or the landowners the list of documents they will need as soon as you arrive, so you can finally be home as soon as you arrive. That's my first important advice. Regarding all the administrative formalities, opening a bank account, getting a cell phone and all that, we have an international student association. They are called Melting Pot, and they can even come and pick you at the airport. They will bring you at KEDGE, business school, and they will help you to open a bank account. You can just go, it will be here at school. They will open a bank account directly for you. You can go pick up your bank documents 1 or 2 days later at the bank. They help you with partners for cell phones, internet. So I will really advise the students, as soon as they arrive, to meet the melting pot, so the melting pot can really help them for everyday life and these administrative formalities. Also, when they meet the melting pot, they will meet a lot of friends as soon as they arrive, because they will be international students who are newly arrived, don't know anyone, and want to meet new people as well. So it's easier, so you can feel home also more quickly, know more people. And also regarding, an advice also would be to learn the French language a bit before. Like I said, there are not a lot compared to other countries of French people who can speak English. So it would be good to know just a bit of French, so some survival French. Regarding school, it's important also to read all the email that the school sends so that you are all prepared, you do everything within the deadline, so you don't arrive at school with no course registration or things like that. Always check your email so you are in the flow with everybody and that everything is ready for when you arrive. But also know that you're not left alone. Whatever happens, the international office is always open. You know you have a contact, I'm there if you ever need. Even if I'm not the right person, I will guide you to the right person, so you're not left alone, that's what you need to remember.
It's very useful and guides a lot for the incoming student, especially for the housing application and the assistance at the melting pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and particularly this is from the International Student Office.
There's also a housing office as well. My colleagues Geraldine and Caroline, they work both for housing to help you find a housing. And if you arrive in your new apartment and you have a problem with that, you have a problem with your landowner, you can always talk to them and send them an email, pass by their office, and they will help you and contact the landowner.
Yes. And as we know that there are many exchange programs in France, but in KEDGE school, it is a good program for international students like us, and what we compare to other schools. So, could you tell us what the advantage to attract the international students come here to study?
Mm-hmm. So why KEDGE instead of another partner that your university would have? I would say, well, KEDGE is recognized with the Financial Times ranked KEDGE business schools as number 29 in Europe of the business schools. And the Master in Management, in which you study, is number 39 of Masters in Management in Europe. And our objective is for KEDGE to be in the top 15 of European business schools. So first of all, the recognition of KEDGE, and that is known by all the companies and other business schools in the world. When you come to KEDGE, you will study in the Master in Management program. And this program is very flexible. The students, well, there is a new course starting every 4 weeks and ending every 4 weeks. So it means that whenever you're done, you can just go and leave and go back to your home institution. And you have a big offer of courses as well. You can pick a course among a big list of courses. So you really make up your plans for the whole year as you wish, according to our list of courses and the flexible calendar. Also, KEDGE Business School, well, it's a business school, and business schools in France are very active with a big association life. You will see at certain period of the time during the year, the association life is at its peak. You have a lot of events going on, like free goodies, or they organize different events downtown Bordeaux or at the school. So you will really feel the experience of being a student, experiencing the student life. There are nice facilities as well. In Bordeaux, this building opened only 1.5 years ago. It was January 2014. So the building is new. You have got big sporting facilities on level 5 and 4. You've got a big and nice library, computer rooms, and it's also very close to the city center by tram. I mean, it's convenient to go. By tram, it takes 15-20 minutes, I would say, depending on how far you go downtown. But if you don't have a car, it's very easy to go downtown, or even to travel from Bordeaux, to travel abroad, or to travel throughout France. Bordeaux is only 3.5 hours away from Paris by train. You've got a lot of low-cost flights. Bordeaux, it's the wine area, so you can learn more about the wine as well. You've got the beaches not too far, less than an hour away by train you can be at the beach. The Pyrenees to go skiing. And so I'm talking about Bordeaux because we have this campus in Bordeaux, but we also have a campus in Marseille, which is open for CIVG students. And in Marseille, the campus is located within the national park of the Calanque. So you can be in the classroom and look at the beautiful view of the Calanque, the mountains, from the classroom. So we've got nice facilities, and the cities are very nice to live in. And finally, well, we take care of you, and we try to do our best to organize orientation sessions so you are not too lost as soon as you arrive. And we are always there, and we know what it's like to be an international student, so we are always there if students need any help.
information like this, I think that the incoming student or the international student will really enjoy to study and to live in Bordeaux and KEDGE also. And the last thing we want to ask is that we are Vietnamese students and we come to get to study at least around for 9 months, and we has also have some difficulty and the opportunity to live in French. And do you have any advice or the suggestion for Vietnamese students like us when we live here?
So general advice when you live here, right?
Yeah.
So you were saying that you stay here for 9 months. It can sound a long time before you go, but once you are here, you will see that time flies very fast. Living abroad is not something that you will do all your life, so you really need to enjoy it and enjoy every single day. It's for you. It's already May. You're gonna leave in soon, so. You see time goes very fast, so enjoy every single day. Try to discover, when you go back to Vietnam, they will see someone who studied in France, who lived in France, so you need to, when you're in France, to really know about France, the French culture. If you can have a French roommate, it will be even better, so they can help you integrate. You can also, you have been able to learn a bit of French with the French classes at KEDGE. You need to discover Bordeaux, the area around, to taste some wine, so you can know more about the Bordeaux wine tasting, to meet people, both French students, French people, but also all the international students, because we receive, this year we received about 400 international students, a bit more, so it's a lot of networking that you can do. Then friendship can last for a long time, and they can help you in your future career, because those students who studied business like you will also maybe grow their own business, and then it's nice to be in contact later for your own business. So yeah, participate in the school life, in associations, go to the conferences that are proposed, to the school events, and also you will learn a lot about the culture, but also what you have to know is that you will learn a lot about yourself. Living abroad, being put in a different situation as you have always been, will make you be more independent and will make you grow also.
Yeah, we had a great opportunity to study in KEDGE Bordeaux and in France, and this is a good start for us, and we cannot forget during our life when we come back Vietnam, because we can have the time to discover the new culture, the friend people, the studying methods. The time to travel abroad and to know a lot of people. Yes, and like this is very useful and valuable lesson for all of us.
That's the objective. That's great.
Yes, maybe this is thank you so much for your beautiful advice, and maybe this will help a lot for the incoming student who will come to the rank to study. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Welcome. Yeah. And of course, if you have any question, the international office is always available before you arrive also, so we can help you and guide you before your arrival.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.